Okay, we made it. Now we are finally at the last key within our circle of fifths. We've gone through, starting from the world of the, or I should say, world of C, no sharps, no flats, all naturals, all the way to all our sharps on the right side, or I should say almost all of our sharps on the right side, and then the world of the darkness, the flat world, the circle of fourths on the leftward side, where we're getting darker and darker and darker. We get to the end, the key of G flat, which is also the key of F sharp. These notes are the same key, but because the system, the person that had come up with the system, which I do not know his name or their name, but you can definitely look it up if you'd like. Actually, wait, I think it might have been Pythagoras. I want to say it was Pythagoras. I could be wrong on that. Maybe if you are nerdy like me and you want to look into it, take a look and shoot me a comment. That would be cool if it actually is Pythagoras. But anyway, maybe because the system didn't work that well, it was like, okay, let's come up with a word. And so the key of G flat, F sharp is what is called an enharmonic. It's the same key, same world, but it just has a different name. And that is kind of anticlimactic, but it is what it is. Depending on if your preference is to be in the sharp kind of thing, or the sharp flavor, and you want to sharp all of your notes, or if you want to flat all of your notes, you might want to go into the key of G flat. But G flat, F sharp, sometimes it's really helpful to think about the key of F sharp. Sometimes it's really helpful to think about the key of G flat. It just depends on whether you're going or you're leaving, if you're getting brighter or if you're getting darker. And obviously within the musical sense, hopefully. But anyway, that's been a lot of talking. Let's get into it. So going from the key of D flat, let's take our winged creature. This winged creature has been all sorts of messed up, but let's walk up 4, and then we'll walk down 5. And once I get here, I'm going to play the scale. Key note. I'll do that again. Left hand. Cut again. Contrary motion. Yeah, that C flat would throw you off. Anyway, so this is a weird key, at least weird to me. I don't mess around with it too much, but it is a really, really cool sounding key, and one that I don't think that you run into too much, but the key of G flat, F sharp is important for us to know and be able to play. So I want to walk through the fingerings of this for you, and then we'll get into the right hand, left hand, both hands, then contrary motion, and Lord willing, I will do a good job there. But here we go. So I am starting my right hand with my thumb resting on the F. Remember, is like the thumb is kind of like under the pointer finger, if you will, kind of like that. And then my pointer finger is on the G flat, middle finger is on the A flat, ring finger is on the B flat. Now, this note might throw you off. This, you might be thinking, oh, it's a B. Like, didn't we just play B flat? There's a rule that if you have like one flat in a key, then you're not going to be playing the, actual natural tone. But and I didn't mention that so much. It's not that big of a deal for right now, but this is kind of important. So when we go to this fourth note, this note here is a C flat. Now, if you have a background in music, this is kind of like a point of discussion. It is a nerdy kind of thing. Like, is there such thing as a C flat? Why not just call it a B? We are in an enharmonic key, so things can get kind of wonky. Nothing for us to like be totally freaked out about, but I do want you to be aware, just in case you did have a musical background, that this is a C flat. So if you're thinking, wait, I can't play that note because I played the B flat, you totally can. Don't worry about it. It was throwing me too earlier, but anyway, so C flat, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Left hand, starting with the ring finger, then middle, pointer, thumb, cross, middle, pointer, thumb, cross, pointer. Both hands. Now contrary motion. One more time. I don't know why that sounds weird to me. Anyway, let's keep going. One more time after that. Goodness, sorry guys. And doing that, I think that was really helpful, is like making sure in my mind I thought of that B as a C flat. Because, like, when my mind goes to B, I'm thinking sharps. And yeah, we are thinking about like F sharp, but that's happening at the same time, right? Just how we're calling it. But we need to be thinking one way or the other. Choose G flat, or is it going to be F sharp? Are we coming or are we going? F to F sharp or G to G flat. And once you make that choice, it's a little bit easier to play that contrary motion stuff, at least for me. But this lesson's gone kind of long. No matter what, if you've gotten this far, just know that you have done very, very well. This has been the cycle of fifths within the world of music, and using the cycle of fifths and the cycle of fourths to help us navigate the world of music. This is, again, a representation of what is true in nature. And, it could be argued that, yeah, there are way more pitches than this, of course. Yes, that's why it is a tool. It is really, really helpful, really, really useful, and such a gift from the Lord to us through his creatures. But I will say that even still, we're only apprehending like this much about music and sound. There's so much more to understand, but this is a great place to start. And you've done a really great job. God bless you, and Lord willing, when we meet next, we will be talking about harmony. So, yeah, you have a great rest of your night, and thank you.